My name is Vanessa Montes, and today I will be giving a persuasive speech on why abortion should be illegal. I believe abortion should be illegal because every human has the right to live, the right to feel, and the right to see the world. Let's start off talking about the right to live. They should be allowed to experience every wonderful thing we experience. They should be allowed to breathe the same air as we do. Even when the egg is barely turned into a baby and it's not one quite yet, we should stop and think about how abortion would be a bad decision, how sooner or later it would affect you mentally and physically. It would affect you mentally by always having that in you, always thinking about later on regretting it, and it could be years, it could be days, and you would just always think about how you would have had a baby, you would have brought another human into this world, and I believe that you should just think about it before even planning to abort. Like, if you weren't ready to be a parent, then you should have protected yourself. You shouldn't have there's a lot of ways to prevent pregnancy if you're not even ready to be a parent. I personally have a friend that when she found out she was pregnant, she wanted to abort, and she told us about it, and we tried to give her advices on why that was wrong and why she shouldn't do that. Like, if she wasn't ready for it, she should have just waited. She kept telling us that how that was going to affect her future, how she had plans and goals that she wanted to achieve before she even became a parent. And, like, if it happens, it happens. And not everyone is ready to be a parent, but you'll eventually learn by the time. And so she ended up having the baby. She listened to us, and now she's about to have 8 months. She's having a baby boy, and she's anxious to wait for that boy. She's anxious for that boy to come into this world and hold him for the first time. I also know this other woman that she had problems with a guy, with her boyfriend, and he ended up leaving her, like he didn't want her anymore. So she kept taking these tea to abort it, and every time she would take it, she would just throw it back out until she finally realized that maybe it's a sign that I should keep my baby. Maybe I shouldn't abort it. And so she kept it, and now that he's born, she apologized. There's not a day that she doesn't say sorry to him, that apologizes to him for even trying to do that to him. And now, like, she's happy with him, and even if she's a single mother now, she can do it. Like, she's a really good example to follow. And another right that I want to talk to y'all about is the right to see. I think they should be able to come out to this world and see every wonderful thing we're able to see. They should be able to see what God created. For example, the oceans, the mountains, the landscapes, everything we're able to see. I believe they should be able to see it too. And the other right is the right to feel emotions. The right to feel emotions would be like love, pain, and happiness. We all feel love, and I believe they should have that right to feel love too. They should be able to feel love at first sight for their mothers, to feel love towards their family, friends, even to fall in love. They should. Sad pain is something that we all go through, and I think if we go through, they have to go through it and find their way out through that pain and be happy. And happiness comes after going through all that and just leaving and being happy. I think they should be able to make their goals, like achieve their goals and have dreams and be someone in life like we are. And I just think that at last they should be able to see and learn everything we did. Like, the rights that we have, I believe they should have those rights too. Okay. So today I talked to y'all a little about why abortion should be illegal and why we should allow the babies to come into this world, even if you're not ready for it. Like, you'll eventually learn to be a parent, and you will be ready for it, even if you think you're not. And if you're not even ready for it, try to prevent getting pregnant. Try to use protection and think about how that baby would be if that baby did come into this world and you didn't abort it. Like, um, just think wisely about the situations, the causes and effects of pregnancy, and just make the right decisions.